Hi, well, I'm more of a behind the curtains guy. Somehow they put me on the stages, I don't know. But I created a video, so I don't have to talk. So it's 5 minutes. Start. I hope it works.
We live in a system that is inherently abundant, and yet somehow we don't believe it.
We're just beginning to glimpse the bare outlines of a new economic system entering onto the world stage. This is the first new economic system to emerge since the advent of capitalism and its antagonist socialism in the early 19th century. It's a remarkable historical event. It has long-term implications for every one of us, our children and our grandchildren. This new economic system is the collaborative commons.
Financial inclusion could be something that we resolve pretty quickly on the order of 1 or 2 decades. So certainly, so I imagine a philosophy of abundance economics where the first step is moving to the automation economy and meeting all material goods needs of all persons worldwide. So that's a first move into material abundance. And this may be implemented with guaranteed basic income initiatives for all persons executed via blockchains, for example.
This is where the notion of self-sovereign identity becomes very important, is that he enrolls controls. So if the government issues the identity credential or the bank does it, then basically they're the control point. And so we're talking about a new kind of a new kind of third-party organization. It's not private sector, it's not public sector. It's more like an open source sector.
There's a law of economic necessity behind this. If all of your competitors are using open source, well, if you're not taking advantage of that rapid innovation, if you're not taking advantage of that completely free resource, then you're lagging behind, and for absolutely no good reason. So it's almost like you have to be using open source. So using open source is now just table stakes. That's just entry into the game, bottom level.
So we can go up on this Internet of Things now, and we can take that big data flowing through the system from the devices all the way to these 3 internets, and any of us with our own apps and our own mobile technology will be able to use the big data and combine it with analytics to create our own algorithms, just like the big guys at Google. And it won't be rocket science because those apps will be programmed for us. What's making this social commons now more relevant than any time in the past is this Internet of Things. Because the Internet of Things is a general purpose technology platform that's designed to be the technological soulmate of a social commons. The whole design is to be distributed, collaborative, scales laterally, not vertically, and it rewards collaboration across these lateral networks. It creates a sharing community.
And then the second move for me is great. So all of our material needs are met. What's next? And so the productive employ of human energies will be in this other next phase, the actualization economy, where successful economies focus on the production of social goods that we care about, which are things like trust and autonomy and recognition.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Very interesting movie. I liked the guy that said like, "Why is that? Why you wanted me here?" I didn't really get the context, but it was interesting anyway. There's one room for one final question because 5.5 minutes we have to be strict in time. So one small question. Yeah.
Yeah, what's this disciple platform or thing that is presented in the movie? Is it some custom-built data platform of ICTU, and is it really free? And what is the business case for ICTU to build it?
Well, I'm not sure if that's has a short answer, but we're actually promoting a label for a platform which is a new general digital infrastructure for the Dutch government, and maybe more than a government. It's more for society, and we are going to publish it on disciple.org soon. You won't find much now, but it only launched today. But it's open for the hackathon to introduce new technologies for this platform. And yes, it's free. It should be free. And we envisioned, have a raw vision of what we need. A lot of customers are coming to ICTU within the government. We have numerous use cases. We only picked out 3 for the hackathon. And we really have real customers with a need for solving these problems. So take a shot.
Yeah, it seems like a whole new paradigm of a new brave world that is out there. At least that's...
Abundance economies.
Abundance economies. Okay, very broad, but at the same time very interesting. Thank you very much. Okay. We go on to our